Hi, I'm an old guy and I do maths. Today we're having a look at how box plots work and how to read them and how to construct them. So let's get to work. This is what a box plot looks like, and um, it's got a few parts. It's got a minimum. That's a graphic illustration of the minimum value of a set of data. It's got what are called quartiles, Q1 and Q3. It's got a median, which technically speaking is the second quartile, but we call it a median. And it's got a maximum value. Now, it could have something out here or something out here called an outlier. We're not going to get into that today. We're just going to look at how this thing is constructed. And this box plot is a representation of this set of numbers here. There are 12 numbers here, and you can see that I've gone to the bother of separating them into 4 groups. And that is because this set of numbers belongs in here, this set of numbers in here, this set of numbers in here, and this set of numbers in here. There are 12 numbers. They're separated into 4 groups of 3. 25% of the data values, 1, 2, and 3, that's 25% of the data values here go here. 25% go here, 25% go here, 25% go here. Now, it so happens that these are nice and neatly in order, but they don't have to be. And when we get further into box plots, we'll look at that. But I just want to get the idea across that the data is divided up into 4 equal groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and they belong here. 1 is the minimum value. 12 is the maximum value. Q1 is the median of these values here. So it is 3 plus 4 divided by 2. So it is 3.5. I've got a video on means, medians, and modes where I discuss how you deal with sets of numbers like this, even sets of numbers, where there isn't an obvious median. The main median of the whole set of numbers is 6 plus 7 over 2, which is 6.5. This is getting crowded, but I hope it's still making sense. So we've got the minimum value, we've got Q1, we've got the median. Q3 is 9 plus 10 divided by 2, which is 9.5. And we've got the maximum, which is 12, not 15, 12. And the minimum is 1. So in this very crowded field, the minimum is 1, Q1 is 3.5, Q2, or the median, is 6.5, Q3 is 9.5, and the maximum is 12. Okay. Let's look down the page. Slightly different numbers, more of them. And hopefully this won't get so crowded. Now, what I've done is I've got 15 numbers here. I had 12 numbers here. 15 numbers means that medians are readily accessible. This divides up really neatly. So what have we got? The minimum is 1. Q1 is 4. The median is 8. Q3 is 12 and the maximum is 15. And this is the minimum. Okay. Right. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things here. This will be important in a moment. So, what else is there to say about this? Well, sorting out the medians wasn't a big deal. It was nice and straightforward. I suppose I should tell you that some calculators will do this, which is kind of handy. But we're doing it manually, the old-fashioned way. Okay, so what else is there to say in this video anyway? Well, it's possible to construct one of these things from what's called a 5-figure summary. And you see it here on the left. We'll talk briefly about what these are and maybe one other thing called range. Okay, so the 5-figure summary is the minimum, in this case 1, the maximum, in this case 15, Q1, which is 4, the median, which is 8, and Q3, which is 12. And I hope that you can see that if you, for instance, had a number line and you drew this above it, how you could match up these points to positions on the number line, and you could draw in a box plot like this. Okay, so 1 would go there, the maximum's 15 up here, Q1 is here at 4, the median is 8 here, Q3 is 12 there, and it's done. Okay, now outliers. There's a whole video on these, and I'm not going to get into this further than to say they are a number that obviously does not belong. I suppose I should broaden that to say they are a piece of data that does not obviously belong, because data can take the form of things other than numbers. And again, I'll get into that later. We're concerned with numbers. So if this were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 95, 95 would be an outlier. The question is, though, if it were not 95 but were 19, would that be an outlier? And that's the subject of another video, actually how you discover these things. The interquartile range, which is useful to know, it's the difference between this and this. So it is, in this case, 12 minus 4, but it is Q3 minus Q1. That's normally it. And the range is from the maximum value to the minimum value. So the range here is 15 minus 1, which equals 14. So it's the difference between that and that. Okay, I think that's enough on box plots for one video. We are going to look at interquartile range and outliers in another video, and we'll look at how these things change when the numbers in here change as well. But that's for a separate video. Thanks very much for watching. Hope this was useful. See you next time.